Welcome back to this new video, guys, of TechExpress. Today let's check out the thing that actually generates and generally changes everything for creators, developers, anyone curious about generative AI, which is Google AI Studio. So forget complex setups or coding barriers, because this platform puts the raw power of Google most advanced AI models like Gemini directly into your hands for free. So whether you want to prototype a chatbot, generate creative content, or even get help with writing coding, the Google AI Studio is going to be helping you to get started. So what exactly is this Google AI Studio? Well, the actual solve to this is that this is totally for free and accessible. The biggest news for beginners is that the Google AI Studio is completely more than free. Is it all you needed to know about the Google account? This lowers the barrier to entry for virtual zero with anyone to experiment with cutting-edge AI. This has a rapid prototype, which is getting an idea for an AI application. You can test it in seconds and iterate your prompts and get instant results. And the unified AI Heft. So instead of juggling multiple tools, the AI Studio gives you direct access to a suite of Google's top generative AI models, including the Gemini's. There's the Imagen 4, there's the BEO3, there's the Lyria 2 for music generation and all stuff. So how to get started here, what I want to be doing here is to navigate to aistudio.google.com and sign in with your Google account. You can see that my Google account is not being signed in anywhere now inside the Google AI Studio. Now, what I wanted to be doing here is that, of course, once signed in, you're going to be logging into the personal AI Studio dashboard. So we are ready to start creating your first AI project. That's it. No credit card, no complex setup, just pure AI power. So your AI command center. So here, let's see what we have so far. Into the left sidebar, we have the new chat element. This is for conversational AI where you can back and forward interactions. There's the new structure prompt, perfect for defining inputs and outputs like summarization, translation, counter generation based on specific parameters. There's the prompt gallery. This is a really fantastic resource for inspiration and pre-built templates. There's the build, and there's, of course, the history. The history to revisit all your past projects and experiment. So the central workspace is where the magic happens. Your prompt, of course, input area. Crucial, on the right side you have the run settings where you can check them out. There's the showcase, applications, and much more. So here, what you wanted to do is to choose where the powerful Gemini model you wanted to use. For example, there's a Gemini 2.5, there's a 2.0, there's a 1.5, there's a Gemma, and here are the input and the pricings of the output. So we can try out, for example, with the Gemini 2.5. You have the Pro Preview, there's the Flash, the Preview, and much more. Now the temperature, these light, of course, so controls here lower values for making more predictable, higher values encourage more diverse and imagination outputs, for example like this, right? Then the safety settings, you can adjust filters for potential harmful content, for example used for testing, but remember to use responsible, right? So the thinking model, we can be enabling this, set a thinking budget. You have the advanced settings, for example the top P, the output length, and the stop settings, right? And now we have the chat prompt. So let's say here that into the chat prompt, I can type, you are a friendly alien from Europe. Alright, and keep your answers under 3 paragraphs. Then you have the multimodal input. You can upload or start from the actual template. As a prompt to Gemini, in the simplest example, there is a live version, there's the chat example, the code execution, the streaming, React sample, and much more stuff. Or you can just create, for example, a build a dynamic text adventure game using Gemini and an image, and you run the prompt, right? And basically, you have now to explore better support functionalities and all of those elements you're generating. There's now the Python function to calculate the Fibonacci sequence, where you want, of course, to make sure that you use them and go directly here into build. You want to make sure that you have the right API key access in order to generate and continue this element and the documentation get started. Now here into the chatbot, for example, which is the streamline, can be helping you, of course, to redefine your AI persona, like a you are friendly alien So I just told you, keep your answers on the 3 paragraphs, then stop the chat. What's the weather like in Europe? You'll see how it maintains this persona. Then there's the native content, the structure elements, where you can generate 3 unique YouTube videos ideas for a channel that about sustainable living, for each include a catchy title. There's a multimodal analysis that we just talked about, and the grounding with Google search. So to prevent the AI from hallucinating or to get up to date info, you want to enable the grounding in the settings. So ask about recent events, summarize the latest breakthroughs in fusion RE from May of the 2025. So the AI will use the Google search to pull accurate real-time information, and the code generation and the export. So developers, listen up. The AI Studio is a fantastic coding assistant. So the prompt, write a Python function to calculate the Fibonacci sequence up to n, including doc strings, and the AI generates the code and click the get code instantly. You can even use the Google Gemini to generate videos like this. Generator caused with artificial intelligence, and basically we didn't have to do absolutely anything in here but just adding a specific prompt, and will be generated automatically for it. So tips for success and what is next. So to master the Google AI Studio, you want to make sure that you are specific. So the clearer your prompts, the better your output. Now down here it says remember to use an API key securely, because you're ensuring it becomes public, and for bill enabled products subject to pay as you go pricing. Really important, otherwise this just won't let you continue. So with that being said, guys, we have now reached the very end of the video, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more great tools for how you can get started with the Google AI Studio, there is the Google Gemini, there is so much more that you can generate there. So thank you once again for watching this video, guys. Let us know in the comments below what do you think about the Google AI Studio. Thank you once again. See you next time.